went to a Sunday school service, the band would come by and pick us up from the street corner, and that was my first experience going to church. I didn't go as part of a family, but it was all new to me. I'd never heard of the Bible before. I'd never heard of Scripture, and I didn't understand what this big building was for. But it gave me a tremendous amount of peace as soon as I stepped into it. I didn't go very often, but all I needed was one time. Because the Sunday school teachers, I remember telling me I could talk to God anytime I wanted to. And that's what I would do. I would talk to God, usually when I was in a desperate situation or circumstance. I never asked God to change it. I just asked him to give me the strength to deal with it. And he always did. He always did. And he still does. There came a point, whether it was in my childhood, where other people would mention that God was going to handle this. I remember hearing that all the time, that even though they couldn't intervene, they wanted to let me know that he could and that he would, and that I needed to put my faith in him as a result. And I did. And it always gave me that peace, even though the situation seemed extremely dire. But I always had that comfort in knowing that he was going to be there, and he was. And there were some harrowing situations. I mean, a few of them where I knew that if I took on this foster family, it was going to cost me my life. I believed that. I mean, they let me know that if I ever tried to leave, if I ever tried to embarrass them, if I ever tried to expose them for who they were and what they were doing, that it was going to cost me my life. And I believed that with every ounce and fiber of my being. And when you believe that there's something that you want to do, that you need to do, but it's going to cost you your life, it's only with God by your side that you can make and take that step.